Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, all I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender regime boxing, checking back in with y'all, man. What's good? Ryan Garcia's chances of defeating Devin Haney. Let's talk about it. April 20th is going down, Brooklyn, New York, Barclays Center. Huge fight. Could potentially be the biggest fight of the year in terms of, all of the things that surround big fights. Ticket sales, pay-per-view buys, the whole nine. It could potentially be the biggest fight in that regard for the year 2024. But of course, you got Canelo Alvarez versus Jaime Munguia. Canelo always does good numbers. Plus, this is a good fight for the Mexican fan base. You have there could be a potential Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury fight that takes place in 2024, which would probably supersede everything else outside of maybe a Devin Haney versus Tank Davis fight. So this is a big fight, man. A great opportunity for Ryan Garcia, his first title fight opportunity, legitimate title fight opportunity. And for Devin Haney, it's a chance to display his skills on the biggest stage that he's been on as a pro. So it's a big opportunity for both guys, and they're going to make a lot of money, right? But let's talk about Ryan Garcia and his realistic and actual chances of defeating Devin Haney. Can Ryan Garcia beat Devin Haney? I'm under the belief that anybody can win on any given night. Hard work beats talent with talent don't work hard. One guy could just want it more. One guy could have conditioned himself more in training camp. Stronger in the later rounds. Got a little bit more in the gas tank. Sometimes it just comes down, most times it just comes down to skills. Skills pay the bills. You're going to run into those situations where a guy is just better than you. He's destined for this shit. He just got more skills, more determination, more dedicated to his craft. But I believe no matter what the circumstances are in a fight, anybody can win at any given time, right? So for Ryan Garcia, I think it's clear to anybody with a sharp eye that Ryan Garcia is outmatched in this fight from a skills perspective. I think Ryan Garcia is outmatched from a talent perspective. I think Ryan Garcia is outmatched from an athleticism perspective. I think Ryan Garcia is outmatched from an intellectual perspective. I think he's outmatched from an experience perspective, not as far as longevity, because they both been fighting around the same time. They came up in the amateurs together. So I'm not talking about longevity, but more so who they've been in the ring with at the pro level. The experiences. Devin Haney going overseas to fight Kambosos twice for the undisputed crown. Being in the ring with Lomachenko. Experiencing that adversity versus a guy like Jorge Linares. Being in the ring with, with Regis Prograis, a veteran in the game in a new division. And then you think about the pedigree, all of the sparring behind the scenes versus elite level guys, and the tutelage in the game that Devin Haney has been able to extract from, Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Sr., Roger Mayweather, Roy Jones Jr., Ben Davison, Bill Haney, his father. You dig what I'm saying? All of these, Azab Judah, Mickey Bay, all of these guys that he's been able to kind of get information from. Now, Ryan Garcia has also been around a bend. Been in Canelo's camp, currently with Derrick James, been with Joe Guzman. He's been able to see a lot of different things as well. He has a relationship with Floyd Mayweather. I don't know how much about the actual sweet science they talk about outside of just the business aspect of the game. So Ryan Garcia has a level of pedigree as well. But I still think all of those advantages lead towards Devin Haney, which, in my opinion, gives Ryan Garcia the slimmest chance of beating Devin Haney in this fight. But again, on any given night, any man can win. So we know that Ryan Garcia has a great left hook. We know that's his calling card. It's fast, it's powerful, it could be unpredictable. I think Ryan Garcia's right hand is decent as well. He showed that in the Oscar Duarte fight. He landed some decent right hands in that fight. And the right hand, in my opinion, is dangerous because of the unpredictability. You're always expecting a left hand, and that right hand still has speed and power on it as well. So that shit can come out of nowhere and surprise you. Ryan Garcia is going to have to be perfect to beat Devin Haney. He's going to have to follow Derrick James's instruction down to a T, which, from what I've been seeing in training camp, I don't know if Ryan Garcia is trolling, and we'll talk about that aspect as well, the element of surprise. But I don't know if Ryan Garcia is trolling and, you know, just trying to get Devin Haney off his square, trying to make him think that, you know, he really ain't training when he really is, that he really ain't focused when he really is. You know, but he going to have to follow Derrick James' instruction down to a T. His timing, speed, the power, everything going to have to be on point. He going to have a different level of focus. He going to have to basically be a Ryan Garcia that we never seen before for him to beat Devin Haney. I can only see Ryan Garcia landing a big shot and hurting Devin Haney so bad that he can't recover and he stops Devin Haney. That's the only way I see Ryan Garcia winning this fight. I don't see him winning many rounds versus Devin Haney. I don't see him going to the cards and being able to get out of there with a decision. And, you know, I just don't think that Ryan Garcia has the defense to be able to stay away from Devin Haney's best offensive shit all night. And it's going to be consistent too. That's the thing. He going to get a consistent jab. He going to get a consistent straight right hand from Devin Haney. He going to get a consistent left hook, overhand right. He's going to get the total package from Devin Haney on April 20th. So I have a hard time believing that Ryan Garcia can withstand that for 12 rounds and not get beat up terribly. You feel what I'm saying? Not get embarrassed and just outclassed on the cards. And to be honest with you, I think Devin Haney has a chance to stop Ryan Garcia just based off what I've been seeing with so much of a vast difference in footwork ability. I think the biggest issue, the biggest hurdle for Ryan Garcia in this fight is going to be overcoming his bad feet and being in there with somebody like Devin Haney who has great feet. You feel what I'm saying? Let's talk about the element of surprise. In a perfect world for Ryan Garcia, he'll be able to distract Devin Haney and get him off his square. You release the sparring footage with Tank. Maybe that rattles him a little bit, but I think it did the opposite. It made Devin Haney more focused. You feel what I'm saying? This dude out there running in the snow, in the mountains. You feel me? Like, it made him more focused. I don't think Devin Haney is one of those guys that you could just distract easily and get off his square. Like, this dude he's a gym rat for real. He eats, sleep, and lives this shit. You feel me? I think Devin Haney, I don't think you gonna keep him out the gym or keep him from watching film or keep him from, studying and preparing for you as an opponent just by trying to use trolling antics and all this bullshit. All that shit is it make it worse for you because you taking time out your own training while Devin Haney locked the fuck in. So the element of surprise, I don't think is going to be there. I don't think Devin Haney going to be surprised by shit Ryan Garcia doing unless Ryan Garcia show up and be a version of Ryan Garcia that we never seen that I just talked about in the first part of this video. That's the only way he can surprise Devin Haney. Outside of that, I still don't believe Devin Haney going to be surprised because I think Devin is preparing for the very best Ryan Garcia possible. You dig what I'm saying? And that's why I think this is going to be a Floyd Mayweather versus Arturo Gatti level of performance versus with Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. Because when you look at, you know, just that's a one comparison, but there's different comparisons. I've talked about how Andre Ward performed versus Chad Dawson, or how Terrence Crawford performed versus Earl Spence Jr. That's the type of performance I'm expecting from Devin Haney, just because there's such a vast difference in the level of skills all the way around. So, long story short, what are Ryan Garcia's chances of beating Devin Haney? Slim to fucking none. Can he win? Yes, any man can win. Any man can land that perfect shot at the perfect time, and that changes everything. You know? But who's to say that even when he does land that shot, I seen Devin Haney take the best right hand from Jorge Linares and recover. Feel what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. What is Ryan Garcia's like actual chances of beating Devin Haney? Do you have Ryan Garcia winning this fight? If so, and why? Really, if you have Ryan Garcia winning, please break that down, because I love to hear your thoughts and see what, you know, kind of get an understanding of why you would pick Ryan Garcia in a fight like this where he's just extremely outmatched in almost every department. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Contender regime boxing. I'll holla at y'all boys, man.